Welcome back, you absolute most definite legends. Thank you for being here for episode 3. We are absolutely picking up where we left off. We've got a stone axe, improvised bow, some arrows, and we are going to head towards the scrapyard. I know from where we landed that this way is the scrapyard, keeping the wall on my left, which is the edge of the map. So let's get into the scrapyard, see what we can do, shall we? Just FYI, if you're a brand new player, I know that a few people in my community, they'd not PC gamed at all before. So like keybinds and stuff were a bit of a pickle, as I know that can be. If you're just starting out on mouse and keyboard, I've got to say, this is my mouse. I'm just moving my mouse around, right? W forward, S is backward, A is left, D is right, and that's how I'm moving around. Just some cheeky WASD action. And yeah, that's your basic movement. To be fair, I just hold W and just point myself in the direction. You know what I mean? So yeah, we can see the scrapyard in the distance there. It's usually quite gnarly around here, but I guess we'll see. Righto, approaching the fence. Now the scrapyard, as you can imagine, is rife with vehicle stuff. Just get rid of this guy. Beautiful, cheeky headshot. Go over, press tab, double click your arrows, and then auto stack back into your pile. I've got to say as well, another cheeky tip. If you pull your bow out, right, I'll just press 1 on my mouse. Pull my bow out, have a little glance at the hotbar at the bottom there, see where your stuff is. You want to hold down left click and he draws his arrow, and as soon as you let go he shoots it. So I'll be taking that back. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being my practice dummy. You can also hold down right click and he goes into focus mode, and you can zoom in slightly. This is really good for like hunting and stuff like that. And if you want to get a bit more of an accurate shot on a puppet that's approaching you, you're going to hold in right click and then hold in left click and let go to shoot. So there's that. Also, thirdly, if you draw your bow like that and you change your mind, if you right click, he cancels it. So you go, oh no, I don't want to shoot, and then you right click and he'll just undraw his bow. So yeah, some cheeky tips for you. So all these piles here, they're just going to be scrap metal, and to be honest with you, I don't need scrap metal right now. So I'm going to make my way sort of down here. There's a cheeky breaky there. Try and shoot this guy. Lovely. Another bad boy. Beautiful. The skinny ones usually only take 1 arrow. These bigger dudes take like 2 or 3. So this is all scrap metal. This is vehicle wheels in these piles of tyres. You can find like random items in cars as well. You know, there's a beanie there, there's some bolts, etc, etc. But to be honest with you, I'm the most interested in a bit of clothing right now because I'm absolutely freezing. So I'm going to head through to these little areas and the buildings and stuff like that. Let's have a little cheeky jog down here. Hopefully we get no puppet action and we can bomb through this place, because it can get really messed up in here sometimes. Oh, I burnt myself. Don't run into fire, you'll burn yourself. So you'll see burn injuries, lower half of my body. If I had some burn gel on me, what I would do is I would click the injury, click the burn gel, and it would show up here, and then I would click this treat button. But we're okay. It'll go away. It's just C1. Everything's fine. I can, however, stand near the fire, warm up a little bit, and that'll start dealing with my hypothermia. Goes into stabilization. You know, you can see all the effects it has on there. It's taking my strength, constitution, dexterity all down. And I've taken a bit of damage from it as well. My performance score has gone down, which is right here. If you hold control, left control, it tells you all about it. All the information you could need. All you have to do is hold control. So yeah, my healing speed is down, my immune system is down, because my performance score is down, you know? Because I've got hypothermia. So it's in stabilization, that fills up, and then it goes into recovery. But I'm going to move on. I don't want to stand by the fire all episode. So I'm going to have a look in here. I don't really need bobby pins right now. That'll fit in my trousers, and I can drag it over, put it in my quick access right here. So when I press 3, he pulls a knife out just in case of being in a pickle. So I want to loot these. There's some short pants there. You can wear them under your trousers. So I'm going to put those on. Gives me 2 more spaces and an extra bit of warmth. So I'm not going to grumble at that. There's some gloves. Put them on. Beautiful. That's a bedroll. I won't need it. Defo won't need that right now. Moving on. So I'm running into these and I'm pressing tab. With all of them, I've just run in and I press tab and it shows me what's in the vicinity. It saves you like having to look around and searching the place, you know. I think with sexy denim shorts, you can also wear them under trousers and over short pants. So that's a W. And we've got way more sort of heat coming in. That's 1 on the scale. These are 1 on the scale. You know, the willy warmer's doing us some justice as well. Great stuff. Hypothermia is doing all right. The frost has gone from around the screen. But I'm going to keep moving. I hear puppets on the left. Kind of want to ignore them. Just keep moving this way. Always be alert though. Always be sort of keeping your eyes open, listening, looking around. We'll search these solid. Anything juicy? I'm actually going to take a lighter, just in case we want to start a fire later. Some more sexy denim shorts there. Alright. This is a building I want to look inside. So I want to go upstairs first. I'm going to pull my bow out and just do a bit of looting. Look at stuff, press F. Bosh. Toolbox? I'll carry it for now. Why not? Tap an F. Cheeky baseball bat. Right. Ooh. Now I've got a decision to make. Baseball bat is much better than a stone axe, but it doesn't cut anything down. However, I've got a kitchen knife, so I'll be able to cut down bushes to get sticks and stuff like that, and I won't need logs right now. So I'm going to drop the stone axe, pick up the baseball bat. All you've got to do here is drag it into this bar, and it'll throw it on the floor, you know. I'm going to put that there. Beautiful stuff. And because I've got the toolbox, I can repair it. So you see it's 78%, straight up to 100. Used up a bit of toolbox. Gorgeous. Let's flip and go. Now I've got a bit of a bat. Keep looking through here. That was nails. Oh! That is a godsend, can I just say. Let me put those on. They are much more resilient than these trainer shoes. Kruger I'm not going to need. It is a pistol, but the chances of me finding ammo and stuff for it right now are pretty slim. I did, however, see some nails in here. So if I pull out these nails, as with anything, you just drag it over here if it's inside a box and it chucks it outside. You see them on the floor there. And I want to click the nails, click the bat, right click, and I can craft a baseball bat with nails in. And that's just way better than a regular baseball bat, let's be honest. And there we have it. So because the nails weren't 100% health, the overall condition of this is 89.8% because it combos both the bat and the nails. So again, what I can do is right click it with the toolbox and repair. And it took 10 uses of the toolbox to get it up to 100%. And that's way better now. So let's flip and go. Look at this bad boy. Right, run up here. Every different room I've run into, I press tab just to see what's around. Okay, whiskey is good because it can treat infections and stuff like that. Search through these. I don't imagine I'll find anything useful. But you never know. You never know. So safety pins can be turned into lockpicks. Right there. Paper is for like rolling cigarettes and doobs and stuff like that. Lighter. Drag strips. Padlock, what's this? Oh, cheeky iron lock. We'll keep that. Just in case we want to lock ourselves in somewhere. Duct tape. We won't need duct tape right now. Advanced lockpick, I'm not going to say no to. I did say before we're not going to lockpick anything, but advanced lockpick is the best lockpick, so I'm picking that up for sure. Swap out these toolboxes, that's got more use. Check this bad boy out. Bit of protection, you know? And again, with the toolbox, I can fix it. Yay! Let's flip in, go. And because it fixed it to 100%, it used all its uses, so it disappeared. A silver lock there, 100%, so we'll drop the iron one. We'll keep the iron one. You never know. If I find a building with 2 doors I want to lock, I can. You can always check these. If it says check on it, it's empty. You know? If it says drink on it, there's something in it. Bobby pins, also, I can make 14 lockpicks out of that. You see here, 14 out of 20. But, I've got an advanced that's got 6 uses on it, so that's enough for now. Right. Sorted. This is a vehicle spawn spot, the scrapyard. So, I'll have a little quick run around looking for vehicles and stuff. Another bat there. Don't need 2 bats. These are better than driving gloves. So I'm going to put them on even though they're in worse condition. They do better. Vehicle repair kit, don't need it right now. I would say going through, finding a bit more storage is really good, because then you want to loot a bunch of stuff and go and sell enough at the traders. Or if you die and maybe random respawn, pardon me, is maybe cost something, you know what I mean? If you're playing single player, I don't think it costs anything, but if you're in a server, like my server, also links below, it costs 250 monies up here on your account to be able to randomly respawn, and it costs 500 to respawn in the same sector that you died in. So it's always worth going to the traders as soon as you can, getting some money on your card. I just want to say, with a crowbar, if you find a place that is locked, like a little crate on the wall that needs lockpicking, you can force it open with a crowbar. If you've got a crowbar in your hands, you just walk over to it and press F to force unlock, and it will pry it open. But we don't need that right now. Box of nails. We're alright. We're alright for nails. Screwdriver to go with our lockpick. Beautiful. Search this. Can of Coke, we'll take it. Coffee, beautiful. So if you're in a place where exhaustion is on, and not a place, sorry, a server, or if you've got exhaustion on in your single player settings, coffee will absolutely smash it. You drink a cup of coffee, and it gives you an energy boost. Right here, boost of energy. It ups your max stamina, gives you more performance score, that kind of stuff. And you'll see, usually here it says like exhaustion C1 or C2 or whatever. That goes straight into recovery or into stabilization. So you'll be alright with coffee. Always, always pick up coffee if there's exhaustion on. Trust me. Okay, lockers. Best place for clothes. I'm telling you now. They're in better condition, we'll put them on. They're in better condition as well, put those on. No thank you, we've got gloves, we've got a helmet. Goggles we don't really need. Cheeky baseball cap. More gloves, another helmet. Oh, firefighter pants, beautiful. So like I said before, if it's here, it's got inventory. So I've double clicked it to see how much space there is. And I am going to swap to these. So I'll equip. And they've gone in there because there's nothing in them. It just automatically keeps them for some reason. So I want to pull these out, right click, cut them into rags. Because if I get into a bind, I can always use rags to wrap up my bleeding injuries. You know what I mean? And they shouldn't be too dirty. So we've got 3 rags there. And some rag strips. So I'm going to make a bundle. And bosh. I've chucked them in my bag. Why not? I'm going to move all this down here because this only holds 2.5 kilos. Whereas the bag holds 10. So I really want to put the lighter stuff lower down. And now, if I find a needle and some thread, I can make a sewing kit and fix these and this will go away. So that's one of the priorities. Yeah, we are on the move. I'm going to continue to look through this stuff. Cheeky flail. I don't think we'll need that right now. I hear a lot of puppet action though. I'm just going to kind of look in these garages a little bit, see if there's a vehicle about. There's a Leica there. I do like a Leica. Oh my goodness. Okay. This will fit in there. Always good to have a nice axe. This screwdriver, 23 of 40 uses. The yellow and black ones are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I could even drop the little red one to be honest, but I don't need to, so I won't. Come here. I'm left click, step away, left click, step away again, left click. Beautiful. You just want to go in, whack him, move out. In again, whack, move out. That's the way that I do that. As with the bow, left click is attack. So, no engine, 2 wheels. It's good to know that this has got wheels on it. Or 1 wheel, my bad. But it's always good. If we find a jack, we can take that wheel, put it on a different Leica. Right, it's good to know that this is here. We're going to approach this puppet. The guy on the right as well. With the third swing, because I've got advanced, medium melee. With the third swing, I do like a forward and a back swing. So that's always good. You can hit them twice, and then for the third hit, you can kind of stay close and you'll hit them twice again, just in one swing. Search all these. Cheeky gas canister. Don't really need that right now. What I can do as well is put this axe on my quick access. In case I want to use it. You know what I mean? It is a sharp instrument after all. But I'll keep my baseball bat for the minute. Go over here, search this. Keep an eye on that guy. Excuse me, mate. Oh. Ow. Okay. And bosh. If it's a C1, it'll go away on its own unless it's infected. Then I would click on it. If it had an infection, it would show this little, like, I don't know, it's like a virus looking symbol. And then I would click this guy and it would show up here and I'd click treat, so you pour whiskey on it. But with C1s, they go away by themselves. And that's always good. I always take that. Military stuff, some 9mm. Don't need bullets right now. Cheeky military cap. Carbon Hunter magazine. This is not stuff we really Really need Mac 10 mag. Box of bolts. Okie dokie. Nothing magical in there. And I'll just keep moving. Trying to be as quick and quiet as possible, staying away from all the noises. Check these boxes. Anything juicy? Just a few bolts. Righto. Crouch under there, so C is crouch. There's a bit of blood on the floor because we still got that C1 injury. And if you have to lay down, X is prone. X is lay down, C is crouch. And yeah, we've come out the other side of the scrapyard. I didn't really search it deeply. But I do want to move this way because if I go north, this is all radioactive. And I am not ready to be in a radioactive zone right now, I'll tell you that. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to keep it, my friends. And from here, I'll probably just start moving west towards the hospital. And loot anything really on the way. We could take the roadway and stop at this gas station, hoping to find like a good bag or something like that. And then we'll head up here and we'll go to the hospital. Because that will have painkillers, antibiotics, emergency bandages, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there, my friends. Thank you for being here. I hope that these are, you know, I hope they give you a bit more insight on sort of how to play and, you know what I mean, not being so freaking scared. I know I can only speak for myself and a couple of people that have also said in the streams and stuff that, like, shit's scary at the beginning. You know what I mean? And it is. I fully agree. I was pooing myself the first time I started playing. But, once you get confident, once you've dropped in a few times, once you kind of know a little bit about what's going on and how to attack puppets and all that stuff, the fear subsides. You know what I mean? I really like starting a new character. So, yeah, like I say, I'm going to leave it there, my friends. Look how sick we look in our firefighter pants with our baseball bat with nails. Let's freaking go. And, in the next one, kill a couple of puppets and hopefully find a needle and thread. We can fix our trousers that we've got on, and also hopefully make like a big improvised backpack out of a couple of puppet skins, a needle and thread, some rags, and some rope. But yeah, thank you for being here. Like I say, my friends, take care out there. Happy scumming. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, my friends.